What's up, everybody? I'm Brian from iWantTesla, and most people should have the holiday update now. Tesla gave us a gift for Christmas. Some people really like the update, some people don't. Some people thought it should be more. Everyone's coming out with their videos with the update and what's in the update. What if I did something a little different? What if I took this out and drove and tried to push buttons and see what happens, see what breaks, try different things that aren't being shown on the interwebs. So we're gonna do a Christmas what if.
I'll be feeling think about it. What if?
In my Model Y, I've got it right here, and I've got a bunch of questions that I've made up. We're gonna get out on the road and try some what ifs. All right, first things first. What if you pop the trunk and drive? What if Tesla changed the third row seat in the icon? Because the icon's a little different. Obviously this is bigger, so if we push the button to open it, and now that's opening, we hit the drive button. If we move the car and zoom in, once we wait till the beeping stops, the seat still shows that it's forward facing. And look at that, Tesla didn't finish the render. It still shows blue underneath my trunk. That's funny. One other nice thing is, what if you start to drive, or in drive, do the wheels move? Yes, they do. The wheels do move. I think this update was kind of pushed out before they haven't polished everything off yet. This is, I think, an update or a preview of what version 11 is going to be, and I don't think they're finished with it. You do have to be back into park to close the trunk. So what if you push the headlight on the screen? What if you press and hold on the headlight? Well, you see it actually pops the trunk. It actually showed that, and I have the powered frunk, so it's going to automatically open up, and I can do the same thing to close it if I just push the headlight again. It's just a big open area for the trunk. You don't have to hit the buttons, just like you don't have to hit the trunk area. Now that we're in park, we can do the same to the charging port. The charging port opens up, and this display is the same. So what if you're playing solitary and you're waiting for your kids possibly at getting from school, if your kids actually go to school? What if you're waiting for them in line and you're playing some solitary and they jump in the car? What if you put it in drive and nothing happens? Let's try it out. So I'm gonna start a game of solitary. We're gonna start a new game of solitary, and let's start playing it a little bit. Not a whole lot here to do. Everything's black there. Always bet on black, I guess. And I think you can you adjust this? Options. Ooh, left-handed. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can switch it around. Moves, time, draw 3. That's pretty cool too. So there's different ways you can change this up a little bit. Make it a little bit more difficult instead of just boring one card. We got a good start here. You can go full screen if you want to and play full screen solitaire. Hopefully there's not a big glare on that screen for you. But what if you go to put it in reverse, it goes away. But I went to put it in drive, this pops up. I can click passenger, and now, well, I'm in reverse, so the camera's going to back up. So the camera's going to take that away. Let me back down my driveway a little bit here. Let me put it in drive, and now I'm driving, and solitary's still up there. This could be dangerous. This could be very dangerous. I don't think you can do this in all the games, but this is kind of bad. So what if you could play solitary while driving? Don't do that. It's very dangerous. Even in autopilot. I wonder why Tesla did that. What if that continues? What if Tesla is watching? What if some of the engineers are watching this and they're going to cut that out of there? What if I shouldn't have told everybody about this? Oh well, I think we're all adults, and don't be stupid. What if you hold down the car icon? The car icon pops up and you have your whole menu system. What if you hold down this? I'm not sure if that worked before. Put it in the comments down below if that was the same as before. I don't remember that, but it's a little weird. Interesting. I just think it's interesting. What if you thought it was interesting? What if you have a Model Y without a speaker, which most of us, I guess, don't have a speaker in the Model Ys. What if you don't have a speaker up there and you get the update? What if you don't get the boombox? What do you do? I'm gonna go into the toy box, and I don't have the boombox feature because it doesn't recognize a speaker. Well, I've seen some other videos where people have tried to hook up, they bought the regular speaker. I think Eric bought the regular speaker from Tesla, hooked it up, and he still didn't get that. I'm gonna be playing around with that. I'm gonna see what I can do to maybe push that update to this, and it should be part of this update. It should just have to recognize the speaker. I'm not sure. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel because that's going to be coming soon. I have some funny plans for that. Another what if. What if they brought back the distances to when you're about to hit something? You know, they have the half moons and everything like that. The distances went away, so it didn't tell you how many inches you were before you were going to run into something. What if they brought that back? Let's pull in, and it's going to see a bunch of things on the walls. Those are the tires on the wall over there. It doesn't show... Oh, it's actually showing distances. Now let's pull all the way up. 31 inches. That must be to the back corner. It's showing distances everywhere. It doesn't show the distance on individual spots. 31. Huh. I'm just about hitting the cabinets I have up front there, but it doesn't show. It doesn't give you an idea which one's which, especially when I have all four sitting there, which one I'm close to. So let me back up and pull up to the garbage can here. Let me use the backup camera. This is Inception. I'm looking through my camera to back up through the camera app. So let's pull right up to this garbage can. So that's going to be the only obstruction. And it's not showing me yet. I'm getting pretty close to it. I just hit it. I just tapped the garbage can and nothing showed up on the screen here. Maybe it's the plastic that it didn't care for. Maybe it saw right through the plastic. I'm not sure. Now I'm not going to hit it, but my garage door there, let's see that bush and everything. Let's see what this does. All right, it's not showing much of anything. So what if they're still working on that feature? What if they're going to bring it back? Hopefully, Tesla, hopefully you bring back that if the half moon's up in the front, you put the display up front how many inches you're away from something, and the rear. I don't really need to know the sides because I can see the sides. I need to know the front and the back. Next what if you're driving down the road in autopilot? What if you let go of the wheel and you know all the notifications pop up as kind of crazy? What if they change the layout of everything? Since they changed the layout of a lot of things here, what if they changed what happens, what it shows you? I'm out in the country road. This is not a big deal. No one's really out here except for some cows, some farmland. What do you guys think? Should I get some land so I can take this off-road out here in the country? I mean, there's some land for sale. And make some trails and everything, get all set up for once the Cybertruck gets here. You guys can come out and play in the woods with me. That sounded creepy, but might be fun. So the display up top is the same. It beeps down here the same. Now it's going crazy. Sorry for the noise. And it's going to come to a violent stop. Wow. It didn't do that before. Not that much of a violent stop. If I remember correctly, last time it wasn't that much of a violent stop. That thing went completely to a stop hard, almost like you put on the parking brake. Now that I'm done that, autopilot doesn't work. I can use cruise control, but autopilot doesn't work. Now I think that's actually a dumb idea. I think autopilot should be able to work without having to, to throw you in autopilot jail. If you're really doing this and you're falling asleep, the last thing you want is to be in cruise control and no auto steer. Now I know there's some safety features that will help auto steer a little bit, but if you're sleepy, you know, get off the road, but Say that happens and you got 2 miles before your next exit where you can actually get off the road, you need the help. I have to come to a complete stop, put it in park, and then go again. If I'm on the highway, that's kind of difficult. So I think they should enable autopilot, but at a lower speed. So it forces you to get off the highway. I think that's a better idea. Tesla, that's a free one. What if Tesla took my idea? That'd be great. They've taken a couple other my ideas, didn't give me credit for it, really, but that's all right. I kind of feel like I owe them. Maybe, just a little bit. Don't you think buying some land would be fun? Clear some paths out and have a little bit of fun. So what if I'm not a huge fan of the update? Are you a huge fan? Leave that down below in the comments if you're a huge fan of this or you thought it should have been bigger. That's what she said. Do you like the screen? I'm not a huge fan of it. There's some things that I don't really like about it. It takes up too much real estate on the screen. I'd like to see the map a little bit better. You really shouldn't be looking at that while you're driving. You really don't need to know that kind of stuff for what the car sees. It's kind of cool to see that stuff, but you don't need to know that stuff if it's in autopilot. I'm iffy on it, especially the Model X, my wife's car. It made things way too small. It's hard to see things, and I'm hoping that there's going to be some differences once we all get version 11. I hope this is just testing things out. What if we're not going to get anything? What if this is what the layout is? Well, I guess we'll have to learn to live with it. Just like a lot of things in 2020. As always, stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
What if? Nigga, that's how it can be logical at times. What if? I'll be feeling think about it. What if?